begin today in child's pose. Forehead rests on the mat, fingers press softly into the ground. Begin to notice the temperature of the air. And then slowly begin to lengthen your inhales and exhales. Just centering yourself on the mat and begin to focus inwardly today. On your next inhale, ripple up through the spine, sending the hands underneath the shoulders. Push the toes into the ground. Inhale, lift the chest, draw the tailbone up for cow pose. Exhale, round the back, drawing the forehead down towards the mat for cat. And slowly sink the hips back down. Inhale, lift the hips back up, draw the heart forward and the tailbone up. Exhale, round the spine, slowly send the hips back. Continue to move fluidly with your breath. Now after you send your hips back, inhale, come up to a flat spine. Extend the hands out just a little bit further up on the mat. Push into the toes, coming into your first Adho Mukha Savasana of the day. So pedal out your feet. Maybe keep a bend in the knees. Breathing into the space in the back of the legs. And then when you're ready, find stillness. That can be up on your toes if you're feeling tight today, or you can play with sending the heels down towards the mat. Push into all of the fingers. And then begin to breathe into your back. Trying to make a long spine here. On your next inhale, send the weight forward into your hands. You can stay on your toes or bend your knees, or have your heels flat on the ground. And then we're going to go into some downward dog push-ups. So when you're ready, bend the elbows and start to come down. My heels automatically just come up off on the mat. Yours might too. Inhale, exhale down. And then continue doing this, moving a little bit faster. Let's go for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Come back up into your downward dog. Gently glide the shins and the knees back down onto the mat. Inhale for a long spine through the crown of the head and the tailbone. Exhale, bend the elbows, keeping them towards your torso. And then begin to float the chest and the chin down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Draw the navel up towards the spine. Push the ground away with each of the fingers. Keep a hold of your breath. 3 more. And last one. And send the sit bones back for child's pose. Push the palms into the ground, roll the shoulder blades down the back, and recenter your breath. When you're ready, ripple up through the spine. Hands come underneath the shoulders. Push the ground away with the toes, coming into Adho Mukha Savasana. And then take the right hand, drawing it up and towards your left ankle. Push the ground away with your left hand and feel a little bit of a twist. Maybe look under your left shoulder. Still using your arm strength. Inhale, drop the right hand back down. Exhale, switch to the other side. Left hand to right ankle. Push the ground away. Hold. Breathe. And inhale the left hand back down. Exhale all the air out. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Begin to bend the elbows out towards the sides and draw the heart towards the mat. Inhale up. Continue moving with your breath. Let's go for 5 more. Move slow with control. One more. Release down onto the knees and the shins. You can release the toes as well. Take an inhale. Grow longer through the crown of the head and the tailbone. Exhale, draw the elbows in towards the torso, bending them and drawing the chest or the chin down towards the mat. Inhale up. Exhale down. Use your core strength as well. The full upper body. Push into the fingers as you come down. Don't lose that contact. Let's go for 2 more. And send the hips, bones back. Release the hands out and rest the top of the head on the mat. Breathe. On your next inhale, ripple up through the spine, coming into Adho Mukha Savasana again. Draw the tailbone up towards the sky as if you're hanging by a string on just your tailbone. Inner thighs spin up towards the sky. Take a big inhale. And an equal length exhale. Then inhale, float the right leg up. Bend the knee, drawing it in towards the chest and stepping it to your right thumb. Drop the left knee down. Push into the back left heel still. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And then interlace your fingers behind your back, puff the chest forward, roll the shoulder blades down the back. Breathe. And then push so deeply into your left foot that your kneecap lifts off of the ground. And then spin over to the left side, finding your way into Virabhadrasana 2. So right heel bisects the left arch. Left foot is parallel to the short edge of the mat. Bend into the right knee so it's directly over the right ankle. And then extend the arms out. Super strong arms here, so if I came and pushed them down, they wouldn't go anywhere. And then begin to make tiny little up and down movements with your arms. Continue to connect with your breath, flip the palms out and move side to side. And flip the palms down. And then extend the palms out, doing a little bit of some wrist stretches here. So act as if you're pushing 2 walls away from your body. And then release the palms down, shake them out. And then press. And release. Send the torso forward, windmill the arms down, coming back into downward dog for just a moment. Take an inhale and an exhale. On your next inhale, float the left leg up. Bend the knee, drawing it in towards the chest, and step it to your left thumb. Drop the right knee down, pushing into the right heel still. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Interlace your fingers in a way that feels weird, so not your normal way. And then puff the chest forward, roll the shoulder blades down the back. Maybe bring a little smile to your face. Feel that stretch in the inner right thigh and psoas. Then push into the right toe so deeply that your right kneecap lifts off the ground. And spin over to the right side, Virabhadrasana 2 on the other side. Clarify your feet. Bend into the right knee. Extend the arms out wide. And then begin to do pulses up and down with strong arms. Continue your breathing as you flip the palms out and move side to side. Release the palms down and then push them out like you're pushing two opposite walls. Feel that extension through the wrists and then release them, rolling them out. One more time, inhale, push. Exhale, release and roll. Shift the torso forward, windmill the arms down, coming into downward dog for just a moment. And float up onto the toes, coming down onto the shins, and sending the sits bones back for the last narrow child's pose. Relax the jaw. Feel your heart beating, and maybe feel gratitude for the wonderful heart that you have. Take the right hand, lifting it up off of the mat, and hook it behind your left hip. And then float the head down, push into the left arm. Just feel a nice, gentle stretch in the shoulders. On your next inhale, switch over to the other side, releasing the right arm out. And taking the left hand, bending the elbow, and hooking the fingers into the side of the right hip. Push the ground away with the right hand. And then breathe space into your shoulders. Take the left hand back out in front of you, bending both of the elbows, keeping them on the mat. Bring your hands to prayer, and then float them down towards your neck. Maybe you feel a nice stretch in your triceps. Float the hands back down. Pushing the ground away, come up to sit onto the toes. Send the sits bones back. You could stay here, or you can keep the hands on the ground for a little less pressure on the toes. And just breathe into the backs of the feet. And then shift the weight over to the left, bringing the knees into the chest. Wrap your arms around them and drop the chin. Feeling a release in the neck and the tops of the shoulders. you're ready, release the arms, extend the legs out in front of you, and slowly walk the hands back, coming into final Shavasana. Take as much space on the mat as you need. Maybe you flip the palms, spread the legs wide, roll the shoulder blades down the back. Close your eyes and fully melt into the mat. Begin to notice how your body feels as it fully relaxes into the mat. Slowly bring the arms above the head, stretching out through the fingers and the toes. And then begin to draw the knees up towards your torso. Bring them over to the left side and resting your temple on your left arm. Take a couple of solidifying breaths. And push the ground away with the right hand, slowly coming up. Take your hands to prayer. Thumbs touch the chest. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. This is video 1 for the yoga for strong shoulders and arms. If you'd like to continue doing these videos with me, please consider subscribing to my channel so you know when the videos are posted. Until next time, namaste.